you know.
Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome back to the Wednesday night stream, the new midweek that we're doing. I am your host, Amin Gecko, and very sadly and unfortunately, I am sad to announce that my Steam Deck does appear to just be completely bugged when it goes to try to interact with OBS at the moment. Nothing I have tried has worked. I have not been able to get it to fix itself. I don't know what the actual problem is. I don't know where it's actually broken. Reinstalling hasn't helped anything. Reconfiguring hasn't helped anything. I don't know where to go. But we're here. I'll have to do things by hand, the old-fashioned way. You know, actually clicking on stuff with a mouse. Ugh. Oh, hey, lady.
Hi. I couldn't help but laugh at that one. Yes, everyone.
Yes.
Hi, I'm here. Lady Helen's here. Lady Gecko or whatever.
Yes, Lady Gecko is here. This factory.
I'm launching. I just realized I'm a couple moments too late that I didn't even have Steam open, so I had to go open it.
Okay.
So I'm launching Satisfactory now.
Alright. Well, we'll see you in a moment. Alright, I need to get... What is it for smart plating? I need to get the smart plating going. It is reinforced plates and ropes. Okay. I was remembering it right then. And we've got... That's the modular frames. That's the reinforced plates. Oh, wow, it's full. Okay. Cool. I need to make rotors. You're on the top floor, then. So, these smelters... chock full at the moment. Which miner level is this? Mark 1. Okay. Using 120. So those smelters are full. Let's upgrade this first and foremost. Okay. I need a portable miner. 2.
Okay, my mouse is moving way too fast. Okay, there we go. That's fixed. That was weird.
Did you bump?
Okay.
Did you bump a sensitivity button on your mouse by accident?
Maybe, I don't know, but I tried pushing it and interacting and it wasn't working. I ended up having to sort of click out of the game and back again for it to register.
Oh, okay. It's one of those bugs.
Yeah, so it wasn't working, and yeah, I know I have a button like that on my mouse that I bump sometimes, I know. But I fixed it, at least I thought I did, but then it wasn't registering. So yeah, that took me a couple tries. I know.
Alright, I'm upgrading... I've upgraded one of the miners to Mark 3. Or no, 2. Mark 2. We don't have 2s. I'm upgrading the belts to 3. Alright, now this half of the smelters I'm going to set up along here. These ones are going to go upstairs.
All right. So what should I work on?
What's the second thing? The reinforced structure or whatever that's called?
Okay. The framework.
Yeah, the reinforced frameworks.
Okay.
At least start trying to like boost seal productions that can be worked on. Because we did discuss that, you know, adding more more of everything. And I mean, it might just be as simple as you just upgrade some of the miners at the moment. That might be a quick bandage fix for all that.
Okay. Versatile framework. It's modular. It's modular frames and steel beams.
Ah,
This is why we had kind of delayed on doing this, because you were working on the modular frames.
yes. Well, they are going. Technically.
So I was gonna do a new thing making steel for that dedicated one to contribute toward that because there's 3 nodes, we're only using 1 currently.
Yeah.
There is another iron node along the path somewhere that I could use to contribute to that one.
There's 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one closer to me. Let's see. I'm using one of them. There's one that's right here, or 2 right here. So I might just use one of these.
Yeah, one's normal, one's pure. Use whichever one you want. But I recommend using the pure one for the modular frames, because they're going to take up so much iron.
Well, I'm talking about the steam. Sorry, not steam. Sorry, the
Steel.
The steel part, the steel beams for it.
Yeah.
To start with. I guess I could take the same node and split it between the two parts. I guess.
I mean, you could. Well, you can just use the
Now, I was hoping originally to use the modular frames that you were producing in this production. But are you saying that I need to make them a new setup for them?
That might be good.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say that might be good because if we're gonna start getting into vehicles, which we are pretty soon, we're gonna need a lot of these modular frames for all that.
All right. This is gonna be a little rough, but okay. Okay, let's see. This is gonna be a different factory entirely. Well, that. We're gonna do it somewhere over here in the middle. Okay, hold on. What is that? Is that iron? Okay, hold on. I have a note I need to check. It looks kind of like iron. Copper. It is iron. Oh, it's a normal node. Okay. There's another normal node over here. It's a little bit away from the path, but pretty close.
I would put the normal ones into the steel, personally.
Well, that's not a bad idea. Use one of the normal ones for the steel part of this part, and then use the pure one for modular frames.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea. Right. Alright, so I'm gonna make a new, like, foundation sort of in between here. Okay.
Now, okay, I have my iron coming up here. How do I want to lay this? So put the assemblers look this way, I guess. Them down here. Make rotors. I just need. Well, to make iron rotors, I need bars, screws. That's all I need. Rods and screws. That's a lot of screws.
What?
100 a minute.
Oh, golly. Okay.
Well, the iron cast screws produce 50 a minute, so it's basically two constructors per rotor assembler. And then it's... Okay, so it's 2 reinforced plating, 2 rotors for 2 smart plates. How many assemblers do I have making reinforced plates down here? 4. Okay. So I can do 3 smart plate. In fact, 3 smart plate assemblers and not overload. Actually, I can do 4 and not, and because this reinforced plating is for the smart plate, so I can do 4. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just do that now. Need to spread this out a little further. Super cramped for no reason. That's just what I initially do, yes. All right. How many tickets do I have? 2. That's gonna be enough. Okay. Okay, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna just set conveyor holes in the ceilings above these things already. Just straight from the get-go. Now I know where the, Oh, that one doesn't line up. Quite right. Let's closer. Yeah. That's enough. Yeah. That works. Alright. This one down. Get in.
Where is
This one down.
oh. Stuck inside of a rock. That's just cute. That's just lovely. Okay, there's a bull there is a bull thing over here. It's kind of stuck in a rock. Okay, I killed it and it fell out of the rock. Alright, that was pretty funny. Although I doubt I got the drop because it's again inside of a rock.
Side of a rock.
Yeah, he rolled out of the
Understandable.
rock when I killed him. His head was poking out, so I hit him again, and he died. And yeah, he rolled out and left the drop behind. that was pretty funny.
Oh, easy win. We take those.
Yep, it was a little bit rough in spite of the rebar gun. The rebar gun's why I won, but yeah, it was still a little rough. But I managed to come out on top eventually.
They take a million shots.
Oh no. Absolutely. It took a while. I'm just doing longish belt of a coal from one of the nodes over to the my new factory location.
Cool.
I'm doing it off the side over here. I'm doing it closer to the iron nodes than the coal. So, creating a bit of a new spot over here. I'm gonna try to keep it contained enough to be able to turn it into a building after, but we'll see. Oh, goodness, fell off again. All right, I just kind of jumped off the side. Okay.
If it's too big, just make a bigger building.
Yeah, I know. I'm
mean,
just saying, not like being all wonky about it, but try to keep it contained. It's not let me. I'll do my best. Okay, let.
Okay.
Okay. Well, there's the iron. There, that's for the coal. All right. So first, wait. Okay. Steel needs the raw ore, correct? Okay. I almost set up smelters to go with that, but I don't need that.
Oh yeah, I know.
Almost did. I didn't, but I was getting close.
Getting close.
It's like, okay, smelters. Wait a bit.
I know.
Wrong thing.
Needs two components. That's a foundry.
Yes. Yes. I remember. It took me a second. How many ice rooms?
Okay. All right, time to do some math. All right. So, going to need 8 constructors. 8 constructors are going to be doing... Let's see, 2 of them, 25. So it's going to be 100 ingots a minute just for the screws.
Ugh.
Wow. Okay. 100 ingots a minute just for the screws. What about for the bars? 15 per minute. 2, 4, 20. That makes 80. 15. 4 is 60. 75. 90. So I'm going to be needing 200 ingots a minute to run all this up here. Unless I wanted to use steel beams to make the screws. Currently have 120 ingots being made. You know, I'll set it up. I need 190. I might just do some overclocking. Might just do that instead. It'll be easier to do that than, what was I saying? It'll be, maybe will be easier. Yeah, overclock, because it might be easier to do that. Like, just overclock the miner and add more smelters, rather than trying to hunt down another node. Alright. Alright. So I guess, first things first, I want to set up... How many belts a minute? 400. How fast can these belts move? Only 270. Okay, so I'll need... I'm actually thinking I might just do... Straight up just do 2 constructors per assembler. Stagger them back a little bit. Look at me, I'm actually worrying about aesthetics for once in my life.
Oh, that's what's going on. Okay. I'm over here like, why is this belt not connecting to this lift? It took me like several tries, so, like 3 times before I realized that it was just the wrong, that the lift was set to the wrong
Lift
direction.
is, yeah, lift is going
I can't
backwards.
tell you how many times I've done this to myself in the past. Okay.
Been there too.
Just keep doing it. Okay. First. Okay. Still beats. 45 per minute. Did there. Right? Yes. And to figure out the numbers over here. Okay, still beams. Need 60. What?
Hmm?
Okay, so for steel beams to be consistent, 15 per minute, then they need 60 seals per minute.
Yep.
Foundry produces 45 per minute. That's lovely.
Yep.
Alrighty then. Okay. Can I get away with a third foundry, or is 2 my? I don't remember what my max was. 4. How much can these belts transport? Let me see.
Tier 3s move a lot.
270 resources per minute.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get away with a third then. Alrighty. Foundry. Oh, I have to make parts. Alright. Actually, could I come over and claim some modular frames?
Sure. That's what these That's what these modular frames over here are for. These are the ones that I have set aside specifically to do the building and stuff with.
Yeah, because foundries need modular frames and then need 10 each. I made the others, but yeah, I would like to claim some. Where would they be outputting?
They're in a... Okay, if you know where the ramp is to go up to the second floor?
Yes.
They're in a storage container, like, right next to it.
I found them. Thank you.
Alright.
Alright, I'm just gonna claim a whole stack of 50 there. You know, we should invest in those, ceiling, like, lights, like floodlights and stuff at some point.
Yeah, I want to. It's just we need tickets.
Oh, I know. That might be our next task once we get all these things actually running. We might consider going and, boosting, production of things to go straight to tickets.
Yeah.
Whatever extra nodes we're not currently, planning to use, set it to making something, whatever it is.
Yep.
Okay.
Forget it. I'm not gonna bother trying to keep these conveyor belts, like, fancy and straight anymore. I am giving up on that. This is a lot of constructors needing to go into this. Got Mega Bonk music stuck in my head, too. That doesn't help.
No.
Yeah, it's... I wouldn't say it's necessarily, like, great music. It's very, very earwormy. It gets stuck in your head, but not in a good way. It's not like Cuphead music or something like that. Although it does kind of give you the feeling that Cuphead music does, where, you wake up in the morning and you're just, you go to sleep with the music stuck in your head. You wake up in the morning, there's bite marks all over the sheets, pillows, and possibly even your spouse if she was too close during the night. I require some beams, so I'm coming to get some beams.
Yes. Just so you know, I've actually been doing all belts over here in tier 3 because there's a lot been produced and I keep having a lot on me because I'm over here doing steel, so...
Yep. Yep. I did the same thing with the reinforced plates while I was working on all that. I was just like, I'm just gonna make all this tier 2, because
It's gonna be more on the left, I think. Right? Is the new stuff, like, encased beams. Industrial beams are gonna be more on the left. Oh, on the right over here is the new... I think this one's encased. No, that one's rotors, actually. Or stators, sorry, not rotors. That one's stators.
I found the beams.
Yeah, and then...
At least I found some beams.
This one's industrial. Actually, I would have claimed some of those. That was neat. So yeah.
Encased ones?
Yeah, there's encased ones being made over there. That one's stators. Yeah, they're all being made here.
Cool.
Not all of it is very sweetie, but they are being made.
Much of it... We're getting into that point where there's a lot of stuff that's going to just take a lot of time to make.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, it gets surprisingly dark in here. At least the conveyor belts have, like, navigation beacons on them.
Yeah.
I do want lights. Now, we've mentioned this already, but...
One of the alien things we've been picking up into alien protein, turn it into DNA, and send those into the... Sorry, what is it called again?
The sink? Awesome sink?
The sink! I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. And send a bunch of them into the sink to kind of really boost tickets for a minute.
Well, I've been wanting to do that, however. There is the little bit of the issue of, the cost on those things goes up. Or the cost of points that those...
Well, yes, it's like 1,000
give.
for it gives you 1,000. You just need like it gets like 1,000
like
points for the first one, but then it's like 1,000, which is one DNA thing, and then it's like 2 for the next one, 3 for the next one, 4 for the next one.
And then it just... And I think it's already up to like 10,000 or something like that for a ticket. Because I've been feeding it alien DNA.
Okay. So I finished what I'm planning to be first level. Here. All right. Nothing's powered. The wire's technically hooked up, but nothing's on. But everything's hooked up for steel beams. Now I'm gonna send everything up to a second. Now I'm gonna start a second. Okay.
You're gonna start a second what?
Floor. I'm doing the different parts on different floors.
Okay. That's what I'm doing.
Yes. I did that. I actually did that with one other thing over there. One of the things. But this is the whole thing's gonna be a factory producing a particular part, so. Final product will be more like on a top floor, not a bottom floor, but you know, I suppose if we're planning this in the future, we might consider trying to do it the reverse, but you know, that takes more planning than I may have brains for, so.
I mean, it's satisfactory. We can always just stick it on a conveyor belt and send it down.
Exactly. That is what I think.
We're not Ford, but we do pretend we can LARP it sometimes.
Okay, well, come on. Place the right direction. Come on. There we go. Okay, I'm placing it on conveyor belt, so they're kind of interfering a little bit. All right, there we go. Not in the way, more like just the way of my vision. A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right, so then need 80 bars. I have all the screws. I now need a bunch of bars. What was my number for that magical thing again? 6? Alright, I'm opening up a calculator on my other monitor. My brain is too tired for all of this. 90. Yeah, I need six bar constructors. Okay. Five and 6. Dadgummit. Keep clicking the wrong things. Screws, no. Plates, no. Screws, no. Plates, no. Screws, no. There's a button in the middle there, eyeballs. I want to click that one. I'm gonna need 3 smelters just for these iron bars.
Okay.
I even be able to overclock a miner enough. Well, there's one way to find out.
Next part. So I'm gonna need reinforced plates, right? Reinforced plates and rods. Look at this. Hold on, I'm just gonna look at the recipe. I'm just gonna look. That's not the right machine. Hold on.
Modular.
I'll figure it out.
Modular frames.
I'll just give me a minute. I'll figure it. I'm doing modular frames. Yes. Okay. So. Okay. First, I need steel, iron plates and screws. Why me?
6.
Okay. Man, I want better recipes for some of these things. Okay. Okay, regular plates and screws. That's my first task. All right.
Screws. It's just the
Just
most hideous thing in the entire universe for us.
I feel like maybe I should do this floor of nothing but screws. Just saying.
I mean,
Right.
how many are you trying to make at the moment?
Enough to hopefully keep up with at least one machine to make modular frames. I know, you know, the one I'm making ultimately. So, a lot. Okay, or at least a decent amount, anyway. Oh, better. Oh wait, I need smelters first. Oh golly, you are enjoying yourself over there.
Maybe the workers shouldn't seize the means of production.
yourself. Well, let's suffer. I don't even know how many smelters can keep up on this. Okay. At this point, okay. You know what? I'm totally gonna make this a level 2 miner. Cause I have a feeling we're gonna need it on this one. Alright.
Oh, man.
What?
Well, I'm looking, and it seems as though the iron production I have, well, I mean, by the calculations, it was already going to be the case. The majority of the iron production that I had dedicated for all of this, the three smelters, the majority of what they're doing is going straight into iron bars. Just going straight to rods and nothing else. I can't get enough iron out to mean anything for the screws, so I'm gonna have to go make that power shard and just overclock the living daylights out of this miner. And add more smelters. Maybe even split the belt. Time to go dig a power slug out of the chests. Stuff it in a bottle.
Finally.
All right. Oh, shucks, I can go all the way up to 360 a minute. This thing. Hmm.
Okay. Finally.
You good?
Oh, yeah, just, belts and mergers being finicky.
Ah. Sounds like a day at the factory.
Yep. Okay.
Hmm. Now that I'm thinking about it, actually, I don't know how I'm going to get all that extra extra metal even into the building. Even with the power shard, because the conveyor belts can't go fast enough. Any nearby iron? Besides the one I'm stood on, stupid game. This one. This normal one. Spitter. You have protein we can grind up. That's the normal.
Okay.
And yeah, that one should. That should be. Say 120. Oh, my brain hurts. My brain hurts from the workday. Ugh. Right, I'm making some alien DNA capsules to give my brain a rest for a moment.
All right.
I'm trying to imagine up a world where I can magic screws out of nothing. I'm not being very successful with it either. Right, all the alien protein I had on me I've turned into DNA capsules.
Oh, God. Yeah, I did not.
Alright, well after all of that, we now have 7 coupons. I have a total of 9 in grand total. So let's see what I can get from the shop in terms of the ceiling belts and lights. Alright. There's a lot of stuff, but... Organization. Okay, street lights, floodlights, indoor lighting. These are all...
Like ceiling
things.
floodlights or something like that. The ceiling light. Focus on the ceiling light.
Yeah, well, ceiling light, floodlight, street light, those are all separate things that all take... that all take tickets.
I understand that, so pick one, is what I'm trying to say.
Alright, ceiling light. Oh, that takes Caterium wire, so that'll be useful.
Yes, that's
Actually have
one of the
something
reasons
we
why I
can...
knew we were going to want it eventually. I messed with them a little bit in the past, and I remember that's what they took.
Yeah, oh, we already have the conveyor ceiling mounts. Get the wall hole. Anything else? Lights adding management. Station. I'm gonna do Yeah. All right. Indoor lighting, flood lighting, and the conveyor wall holes. That's what I got.
Okay.
Since your productivity is slipping when it gets dark, don't worry, this is perfectly natural. Fortunately, fixed lights allow you never to experience wasteful darkness ever again. It is broken for me again, so, you know. That's lovely. What are the lights under? That power? Oh. Stations? No. Walls? No. Architecture? No. Not under power. Special? Okay, well, the conveyor wall hole is here. Oh, there they are. Organization. Oh, there's a floodlight tower. Oh, that's big. That thing's huge. At least the base of it is. Okay, and ceiling lights. Start with a couple of ceiling lights at first. This area. That walkway and on the floor. That one. Oh goodness, it's already brighter in here. Even before the sun went down. Okay, that's bright. Alright. Now back to the mines.
Makes me think of a certain Dwarven Mines game. When you say that.
Rub some stone on it. You'll be fine. Unless you're thinking Deep Rock Galactic.
You were correct.
Ah.
You got it right.
The dwarf game with decent sounding Scottish accents. Unlike Deep Rock Galactic, which has, even as someone that doesn't do a good Scottish accent, it was sandpaper on the ear grade Scottish accents. I hate the voice of the dwarves' accents in Deep Rock Galactic. Like, that is good. I mean, there's funny, and then there's so bad it's painful. And they went over that line and kept trucking. No, I just realized I forgot to run power out here. That pull from here. Direction box reach. It's not reaching. Got it. Alright. Got another 3 smelters worth of iron ore rolling. Which will... Yeah, that should be enough. Yeah, because I need... Yeah, for the screws, I need 100.
Oh, I forgot we had a new screws rest.
Yeah, you have both the
That's
iron...
spacing. I remember. I just forgot for. It's been a while since I personally made screws. You've been doing all the screws. Okay.
True.
That saves me. Just...
Happy it saves you a lot, because it doesn't save me a darn thing.
Oh, maybe I should do the steel screws alternative.
Yeah.
Or do I need all the steels for the main thing? That might be a good point. Actually, maybe I will. For now, I'll just do the caster. We'll go with that one.
Alright.
For now, we'll go with that. Alright. That screws. I do need at least one thing of rods. One. Okay, let's, how many? Oh my god. Cold rods. Oh.
set. Just out. Go. So. Seventh one here. Not even using the iron rods, and the iron rod assemblers haven't finished saturating yet. Glad I'm adding another belt. Alright, about to get some actual rotors rolling out now. Screws, finally! Alright, the smart plating assemblers have all started to wind. They're all working now. Cut this wall open. Expand a little bit. Oh, so something I wanted to run past you, honey.
Huh?
Dimensional depot on the steel beams. Gonna have to carry 1,000,000, beams with us for conveyor belts.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fine. Especially since we're doing conveyor belts with them.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, I've got all the stuff for it. I'll come put one down. And I think I'm gonna set up a truck to, take the smart plating over to the space elevator. Oh, wow! You're actually doing a building.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Alright. I need to get mine finished. Should probably pick, like, different colors based off of what the things are gonna be. But... and we can decide that later. Alright, there we go. Dimensional depot loading up. I don't think I've ever heard the sounds the dimensional uploader makes. That's more than a little bit off-putting. Not gonna lie. It just feels weird. You know that feeling when you pick up an artifact and then all of a sudden the voices start talking? Kind of that feeling. Alright, I am going to move the power shard from... Move the power shard from this drill. Is already maxing out everything. Put it in this drill so that it can start maxing out. Go. Get another 2 smelters on it if I wanted to. Don't need them yet. All right. I just realized I have a flaw in my plan to do a vehicle delivery system at the moment. Yep. The problem remains. There's no fuel. We do not have a nearby source of fuel for these trucks. Alright, then belts it is. Faded, though. Up a bit.
Alright. Attempting. May eventually have to call you over here and help me with some logistics, but I'm working on it. No, I don't need it yet. I'll let you know. Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna say this out loud. I have screws being made. Okay. Well, they're not being made, but they're ready to. I have the cast screws set up. Fit says 50 per minute. I have 2 machines at. I currently have 1 machine doing rod. I might have to add a second later, but that's okay for now. And 2 machines making plates. And I don't know if this is a lot to do off 1 node, but I'm gonna put a level 2 miner on it, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
And it's all level 3 belts, so we'll see how that goes. As far as how many smelters, I think I have 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, change that 5. It might be too many, but we'll find out later. But considering how many things I'm making out of them, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
now, it might be too many. I realize that, but you know, I might need that much ultimately. So we'll just see. I'll probably only hook up maybe several of them, and then see if I need more. Anyway, but at least that way I have the spacing. If it's too much, then I can take one of them out and replace it with a screw maker instead if I need more of those, or rod maker if I need more of those. Anyway, it's all set up so I can do that. Okay, now I gotta figure out how I want to get these two. How I want to get these next floor up. Take a second here. I have an idea. Nope. Oh, nope. Do that.
All right. Built a belt from the space elevator to the factory because I can't fuel the trucks. You'll be able to fuel the trucks, but I can't fuel the trucks.
What do you mean?
They don't run on biomass. And there's
Oh.
no nearby... You have all the near coal nodes.
There's still one I'm not using.
Yeah, but it's way over there.
Oh.
Might as well make like a... Just like a dedicated coal station for it over by the space elevator. That's what my thought process is for the... Alright, there we go. Smart plating. Rolling out. That's a lot of smart plating, too.
Okay. You know, one of these days, we're gonna do something about the nothing but the same wall. There are other walls. Customize colors. I need another color to look at other than orange.
Okay, yeah, go right ahead. Go right ahead. There's a lot of basic ones. We can get more advanced ones later.
Okay, maybe not that dark, though.
Alright. Oh, wait. Hold up. I forgot to actually hook it up to the space elevator. Whoops. There it goes. Why is motion blur only applying to that part of the belt? Why is motion blur on in the first place? Even on? I don't see motion blur in the settings anymore. Oh wait, there it is. It's turned off. Okay. I don't know why the things were blurring in those little areas. Alright, well, we're up to 102 smart plates. We are now officially 10% of the way to all of the smart plates. Ugh. Wait, I still need to enclose the ceiling of my factory here. I have to do a flat foundation ceiling. We still have loads of room to play bumper carts, too. At least until I have to inevitably expand this thing even more. All right. Actually, before I get too carried away on this, how's the grid holding up? Oh, that's right. I put a bunch of extra coal generators on the line. We'll be okay for the next few minutes.
Well, that's not going to work instead. Okay.
What's wrong?
Nothing, just layering, conveyor lifts behind conveyor lifts, and, I had the outputs at the top lined up exactly one behind the other. That's not going to work.
No.
oh, golly. Oh, parachute. Okay, that was last second save there. I was on the edge of a wall. I was on the balancing on the edge of a wall, and then I backed up. So,
Whoops.
my bad on that one. I feel like I might be making this more complicated on myself than necessary, but... But I want these other things to go to third level. Wait.
We have basically everything done other than the blueprint.
Going very slowly over here. I just realized that I might be overcomplicating this. I can use floor holes. Let's use the conveyor lift. Floor hole.
Yes,
Okay.
the conveyor floor holes. They're very convenient.
Just lighting them up can be a pain sometimes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that is a pain a lot of the time. One of the worst parts of them. Am I doing iron plates? That's what I need. Iron plates.
Can't tell if that's actually... Okay. I might need a tiny bit of assistance.
One second. Grabbing
Just a little
concrete.
bit.
Grabbing concrete. Be there in a moment.
Why do you need to grab concrete?
Because we're using it too fast.
Oh.
The uploader can't keep up with the two of us.
Well, I think I don't need to place any more concrete at the moment. For the most part.
No, but I am. Boy, that orange color is just ugly as sin, isn't it?
Yes, I know. That's why I'm just like, okay, I'm tired of looking at this ridiculous orange color. Not to mention we're in an orange desert, so yes, I'm changing the color. Although I have not painted the whole building yet, so it looks kind of weird right now, but I'm gonna be changing all of it eventually.
Oh, that's fine. Okay. Hypertube.
Okay. I mean, maybe
Oh,
I need
hi.
to... Hi. I'm at the back. Second floor. You here somewhere?
Coming up. Hi.
Oh.
Oh.
Hi.
You're using the
okay.
bobblehead configuration, I see.
Oh, I forgot to double check what I was wearing. Okay, so first, just to review, what is that? This is the steel. We're down here. That's steel beams on the first floor.
Okay.
Okay. Second floor is, okay, so on the left, we have smelters. I may not use all of them at first, but they're all cooked up for now. Then over here we have in a row, we have, starting from here, we have 2 screws, 1 rods, and 2 plates.
2 screws, 2 rods, 2 plates. All right. Screws, some plates.
Yes. So, and from my perspective, it's screws on the left, plates on the right. And they all output to a belt stack behind that. And, so coming back here, they're all on this belt stack, they all output right here. Right now they're outputting at this like tower section jutting out the back. And that's as far as I've gotten.
Alright, so are you needing assistance in getting
floor.
all of them up? Okay.
Yes, that is where I am struggling a bit. Need to somehow get those up here. And that is where I'm struggling.
Okay.
I don't know. I was coming up with different ones. This little tower section can be extended if needed. I don't know. I'm to myself. That sticks out like a lot. That is not the right thing.
What?
Not that.
Was it not the one? Is that not the one size?
No, that was the biggest size.
Oh, that was the,
it was
that was
jutting
the
way
floor.
out at the floor.
Whoops, I counted I clicked too many times that I miscounted.
Okay. I fell again. Alright. I gotta put a wall there. Or maybe I jumped that on. Anyway, just help with that, please. It's driving me.
Okay.
Okay, now I have to think. Okay, what's next? Reinforced plates. First. Actually, let's belt stack. Put a little space. Okay.
All right.
I am now officially low in cables, apparently.
Oh.
So I can't make any more constructors. I guess I'll be back. Oh. That weirded me out. So, you know, I moved my mic so that it's extending from the right over my so it's over my keyboard.
Yes.
Okay, so I look down at my desk mat that I have, and I see these two lines, and in when I was looking at it, I swear it looked like there was a lump in the mat. And I'm just over here very confused. I grabbed the mat to smooth it out first, of course. And then I'm like, wait, it is flat. I'm confused. And then I realized it was shadow.
Shadows. Ooh.
Shadows of the mic arm. Yeah. Alright, then that was fun.
All right.
I'm just like, so confused over here as to why, you know, that looks like there's a lump. I was confused.
All right. Well, I am doing my thing on your setup here. However, do understand, you know, aesthetic is not something I worry about.
As long as it gets up there at this point, you know, I will, you know, customize and fix what I do. Plus, I'm not being as aesthetic as I could be right now. I really, if we're gonna do that, and we need more wall types and windows and stuff. Something other than the basic wall. At this point, whatever I put on is just gonna be, you know, a bit of a paint cover-up. That's what I was going for, actually, at first. That's exactly what I was trying to do the first time. And I was suspecting it was gonna have to come out, extend it a little further. I suspected that.
There we go.
Okay. Alright. Structures, I guess. Wait. No. Assemblers.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. I fell out of the building.
Now you see what my problem is.
The structure is very compact, I am noting.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I probably could have made it a little bit bigger.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go paint my building because... Good grief. Also, it needs to be finished. This looks... I don't know, I don't like the orange. I didn't care on Sunday, but now that I'm looking at it, It's just like, blah.
I have an idea.
Oh, gosh, these lights don't have any kind of a cast on them. They shoot straight down. Try the wall
I have
floods.
a color idea for your building.
That.
There, that's my suggestion.
Oh, no. What has she done? No. Uh-uh. Okay, well, I hate to break it to you, but these lights, they're kind of not great.
Which ones are you using?
I've done both the wall floods and I've done the inside lights.
Hold on, let me come here. Don't like my decorations on the wall type?
No.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that was the better one that you're using. Let's see, ceiling light? Yeah, the ceiling lights, I think.
Yeah. Thing I'm not crazy about though is I'm looking and they just shine straight below them. And then I was like, okay, well maybe the wall light here will give me some cast range. Nope. We can make some pretty cool looking like alleyways and stuff, but I heard that giggle that your mic didn't pick up.
Yeah, you might want to come outside. That door. That same door. I just went out.
Oh, no. Okay, yeah, you're just painting.
I know, well, all at once. I did that all at once. One time you just didn't realize I went to the second floor.
Well, I also painted the stuff on the inside from the inside, so...
You don't want it to be pink, dear?
No.
But, honey, the color of cherry blossom.
What?
So it's the color of cherry blossoms.
Don't care. Don't want that on the wall of my factory. You want a factory painted that color, paint yours.
Oh. Okay, now I'm realizing that I have to go back down and trace the bells to find out which of these in the stack is gonna be what. I don't remember. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, it's in order, so it's gonna be screws in the bottom, rods in the middle, plates on top. Okay, got it. Screws, rods, plate, bottom up. Okay. Reinforcements. That's that one. Screws. And then... So I actually need one there. Okay.
Oh, hey. Barrel nuts. We grew on one of the nearby plants. Oh. Okay, well, I didn't mean to scan. I don't know what I scanned for. Well, apparently I scanned coal. What color are the normal foundations?
Well, okay, so the customizer at the very top, there's the fat swatches out there. There's the foundation swatch at the very top. Like very top.
Oh,
Under
there it
default.
is. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, under default. There you go.
I might have gotten some paint on some foundations just out in the open. Yo, this parachute's almost as good as the jetpack for fixing mistakes when you step off of a line or something.
I know, right?
It doesn't even take full.
Yep.
Alright. Balls, there it is. Okay, I think that's everything I've built. Everything of that wall that I've built so far that I've painted. Now to finish building it.
Okay.
Oh, we're now 20%. We are nearly 30% of the way to being done with the smart plates. Hooray.
May have unintentionally switched a funny voice.
I can tell. Well,
Really?
intentionally or not, I don't know. Usually it is intentional. But
I can at times do it unintentionally.
so I've heard. I don't know if your other online friends would agree with that, but, you know.
Oh, honey.
Actually, come to think of it, I think even your family members would disagree. Right.
You mean just because my brothers and sisters complain and tell me no, that I'm not allowed every time I so much as say one word in it?
No, more about like how the fact that they're doing that while screaming and flailing and convulsing on the floor. Proverbially speaking, of course, because
I feel like that's
I've
my
definitely
sister.
never.
Yeah, I have a sister that basically, absolutely says I'm not allowed every time I try.
I mean, I'm only saying this proverbially because I have only ever heard the discussions on Discord. I have not physically witnessed the satisfaction of watching them writhe on the floor in agony during it. But, you know, it is a wonderful psychological image to Envision.
Exactly. You get me.
And I did get you. Why I married you.
Oh.
So I could say, gotcha.
You did. All right. Okay. Wait. Was I planning on doing one or two of these? I don't know. But that's what I ended up doing.
What?
Nothing. Wait a minute. Did I use the wrong recipe on that one? That was the wrong recipe. That is not the right recipe. Modular frames, not reinforced plates. I already did those. Coley, it only makes 2 modular frames per minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
These are gonna be slow. It will be functional, but it may be slow.
That's kind of the issue. Those things.
How am I gonna do this? Okay, good point.
Yes, good point.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Wonderful points. All the best of the points being made right now.
Okay, I get it. I didn't mean to. That was funny though. Okay, so was trying to think what direction to put things to assembler because I've been like switching back and forth based on what I'm doing. So I have these 2 assemblers making reinforced plates. Now that I have those, I need to lead it into a another assembler doing the thing I'm actually trying to make. So I was thinking, what direction does that need to be? And then I realized that that isn't taking anything off of the... Is it taking off the belt? Oh, no, it's not taking off the belt stack currently. Because the modular frames are being made at this, and the only thing it needs is modular frames to beams, which is coming from the bottom floor, which I'm going to be belting up through floor holes. In like a corner. So I can have it be the complete opposite direction. I had debated having it sideways, but I actually do not think I need to do that at all. So.
Okay, good point. Bring it all back to the original thing that started it.
Yeah. I get it.
Ah, XOR Bits. Hello, fellow Clippy.
Okay. There.
I see you too have also seen the Louis Rossmann video from... How long ago was that? Has it been a year already, or was it in the realm of 6 months? Can't remember. Oh, thank heavens. Oh, I was about to get so upset. There's a line of foundations that was like one height higher than the rest. And I thought I had just made like 3/4 of my roof the wrong height.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to go get some more iron plates. So, a fellow Clippy profile picture. Does it feel like our movement is needed due to the fact that Sony just announced that they're killing physical game copies across the entire platform? I think it's good. I think it's very much necessary that at least there's a movement out there. I've... It's just one of those things where it's like, you know... They claim that they're giving back as they take even more away than they already did. They just keep doing it. I can't do anything more. I can do very little more than just sit and tut at them. Because the only Sony console I own is a PlayStation 2 that I bought 20 years ago. Yeah. I have some games on discs, but the problem is a lot of those game discs have, codes and activation cycles, and a lot of those activation servers are offline, and a lot of the games are actually so old you can't even get like the hacks that they used to use to bypass those activation codes. You can't even get those anymore. But you know, the physical movies I very much like having DVDs. Especially with the announcement that Sony's going to be taking, removing, what is it, a list of 580-something movies out of people's PlayStation libraries? Because a publishing deal, or a distribution deal expired with a film publishing company, or a distributor, or something like that. Did you hear about that one, lady?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, there was a publishing deal made between Sony and a distributor of some kind, and the distribution license is not being renewed by Sony. And due to the terms of their agreement, or maybe just because they're doing it just because, they're deleting all of the films that everybody bought on their PlayStation libraries.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. Yep. And some academics scratch their heads wondering what the resurgence of physical media is coming from. It's like, well, you know, when it walks up to you and hits you in the face with the hammer and you're still too stupid to realize what hit you, you know, I'm losing sympathy. The heck do I close up this wall? Yeah, even when they say it, yeah, they called it a purchase, but then they still take it away. The funny thing is, right after they've announced that they're getting rid of physical media, you know, it seems the YouTube algorithm has a little bit of a sense of humor because there's a lot of videos talking about how to make physical discs out of your Steam library. Yeah, I don't know what it's like to try and play DVDs on Linux currently, but back in 2009, when I was first starting to get into it, man alive, I could not play DVDs for love, hate, or money, and don't even get me started on Blu-rays. Managed to get one... Well, I got one Blu-ray player to work, and the one time I tried watching a movie in it, the menus didn't work, the audio was choppy, and the visuals were all in black and white. It was supposed to be a full-color film, but it was all black and white. But yeah, no, there are certain things where it's like, nah. Yes, yes, it might be a pain, but the pain is worth the price. No, I mean, well, again, like I said, man, this was back in... This was almost 20 years ago now. So... That was in 2010 or 2009, somewhere in that time frame. I've no doubt that stuff's come a very long way since then. Okay, some of that stuff is atmospheric effects. I just suddenly started noticing all kinds of weird stuff on my screen, and it's a mixture of, like, the bugs and the birds in the game, as well as just smudges on my monitor. Dirt smudges. Alright, well, I've got smart plates making. How are things going over there?
Oh, wait. I'm close. I just realized that I have not set the smelters, so I'm doing it now. Okay.
All right.
Smelters are now set to iron. And, but, okay. And I have not hooked up a, that. I'm dynamics! Because I'm silly.
Ah. Nice to meet you, silly.
Ah, jumped out this time off the road. Okay.
Parachute.
I did, but I still have to climb back up. Alright. Now, give me a minute. I'll figure out. You know what I was gonna use and what I need for it. Oh, yeah, okay. Right. Gold. Make a couple of portable miners. That is 2 in this case.
All right.
Because the level 2s take 2 of them.
Yep.
Okay. This question. Which node was it? I was gonna use the pure one for this. Don't remember which is which, so I gotta get to check. This one. Alright.
still... Okay, that'll... I don't remember if tractors clip through conveyor belts or if they get stuck on them, but I'm not taking a risk. Okay.
Okay. Oh, right. New machine must be powered before it will start. Got it.
Yes. General rule that is recommended. It's a good idea.
Took me a second to realize that that is what the problem was.
Ah. The old, it's not turning on. Calls in the professional, traces the cord. It's not plugged in.
It's nice and quick.
What's that?
Said it goes nice and quickly.
Good.
Okay. I have the good belt on. Okay, now why is that one? Oh, its power pole isn't hooked up to another power pole. That's lovely.
Yep.
That was a ridiculous way of hooking that up. I'm not doing. Okay. There we go. The steel iron node had not been hooked up to power.
Ah.
Okay, it is now. But I was up here like, okay, something is going on.
Alright, well, I am busy laying out a road. I say road, kind of just a bunch of foundations we can make into a road for a fueling station over by the space elevator.
Huh?
Just bring coal over here to a dedicated truck station so that we can basically truck anything over to the space elevator, and as long as we start the truck at the space elevator, it'll be fully fueled for the round trip. Oh, yeah, I've kind of found if I had a little bit of an issue at first where I found if I'm playing Factorio and I can't play Satisfactory at the same time because the controls and concepts are just similar enough that they conflict, but not similar enough that they cross over necessarily.
Oof.
And it made playing both of them very, very frustrating, so I stopped playing Factorio for a little while.
Oh, okay.
I'm far enough along now in the Factorio world I'm playing on where I'm literally just planet hopping. So that's not really conflicting with the Satisfactory anymore. But you know, when I first got onto that, when I first got onto the world with your brothers, yeah, my early game Factorio world and that Satisfactory world were just making everything a nightmare. Because I was mixing up controls, I was mixing up like machine ratios, everything. Concrete. Need concrete. That's what I need. Yeah, the main thing we're doing on that we do on Wednesdays for this stream. We have dedicated this stream specifically to just doing building and infrastructure. We don't bother with trying to advance a whole lot. We might do some MAM research, but not a lot. We'll buy stuff in the from the awesome shop, sure. But as far as like actually advancing the tech or the tiers or anything like that, that's saved for the Sunday afternoon stream. That's our main stream. How long have we been doing the Sunday co-op stream now?
I don't know.
And I know the
first thing we did was SevTech Ages.
Yeah, SevTech Ages. I'm trying to remember when that...
But after, like, we did that, we took a break. And then we took a break from doing that for a while. And then we started doing 7 Days to Die.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. When was that? I'm gonna just look it up.
I don't know if 7 Days to Die was the first one after that, but I know it was one of...
Well, I'm looking up SevTech Ages, like, initial release date.
Well, I know that...
8 years ago. It was in 2018. Was when it was created, initially.
Well, interestingly, it is definitely keeping up with 5 smelters. So... that node with the level 2 miner is definitely keeping up with 5 smelters.
Oh, is it a pure node?
A pure node with a level 2 miner on it.
Oh yeah, no, that thing's gonna purr. that thing can support 8 smelters.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's doing fine.
I'm noticing I might be running short on iron rods, so I was thinking I might have to squeeze in another rod maker.
Yeah, you can squeeze in another rod maker. If you need to, you can add another smelter. Yeah. Yeah, the game does get really tedious in the end game.
Hold on.
There have been... Well, I have beaten exactly 1 world. And by the end of the game, I literally was just...
Wait, this is not connected completely. What?
I was just leaving the game running... basically would leave the game running non-stop until... just hoped it didn't crash, basically. See a ladder over here? Yes, I did.
There we go.
Oh, a pure coal node. Okay. There's one last unused pure coal node out here.
I suspected iron rods was going to be an issue eventually. Okay. Yeah, I kind of knew that was going to be an issue. Eventually. But I had to make sure it was going to balance everything else first. Okay.
I'm gonna make this coal node into the fuel station.
Okay.
That's one of the other things I'm hoping that we can kind of compensate for in this world. With us doing, like, the fancy buildings and stuff like that, we'll just be able to scale up to absolutely insanely ridiculous levels. So that way we're not just... I'm not just letting the game run for an entire week. Just so that we can then build 2 more buildings. 2 more buildings and then go back to twiddling our thumbs. Like, playing bumper cars or... You know, trying to use the boombox shockwaves to knock each other off buildings. Not like that ever happened before.
Yeah, I can't imagine that would have ever happened.
Uh-huh. Can't imagine it, says the perpetrator.
No, I'm pretty sure you said it first.
Fixit wishes to remind you that the vehicle path tools, which can be found in your build menu, can connect
no wonder.
directly to the truck station's dock
No wonder
area.
that's not refusing
This
to connect.
ensures it will
That is
connect
not
properly
the
once
right.
everything is
That
automated.
is a merger,
The
not
truck
a splitter.
station can be
Okay.
set to load or unload, and can also refuel vehicles.
No wonder.
Unlike some pioneers, truck stations care about saving humanity.
I have it on hotkeys, but I still keep forgetting which one's which sometimes.
What the heck, Ada? Unlike some pioneers, the trucking station still cares about humanity. Alright, trucking station, how much did you pay the clanker? Alright, yes, this is a loading station. Well, there's a switch to enable or disable replacing differing fuel. Not sure what that means. I mean, if we ever get bored with how slow this game is, we could always do that Greg Tech expansion that one.
You know, I really think it would be a great, brilliant idea not to.
What, you don't want to spend 15 screws for every square of foundation?
Not really. You know, I just can feel that I would hate it with a passion.
Well, I guess some folks are just haters like that sometimes.
Tractors can use any type of fuel and have a self-driving feature,
Where is this supposed to
much
go?
like Pioneers, only more reliable. Set your path up in advance
Middle.
using the vehicle path tools in your build menu. Unlike early self-driving vehicles, the tractor will not spy on you. Your employee data is already fully surveyed by other means. Further information on vehicle automation is available in the codex.
Wow. Thanks. Very, very encouraging there, Ada. Did you hear what she said?
Mm-mm.
That unlike, what was it? Unlike, smart vehicles in the past, the tractor will never spy on you. All of your data is, available through other surveillance means. And jump! It no jump. Alright, okay, this beam line go into? Oh, the encased beams, okay. Going to do a little bit of reconfiguring of your factory over here to allow for vehicle passage.
Oh, go right ahead. You're the original steel factory?
The one that's doing the steel encased beams?
Yeah, have at it.
Okay. Alright. Where's the nobelisks?
Nobelisks?
The bombs.
Oh, hey! Excuse me!
We don't have them
It
unlocked,
might
you're
not
fine.
be ready, but it is functional.
I was just wanting to have fun blowing stuff up.
There are plenty of things that you could have plenty of fun with blowing up. And you know, that is not one of them.
Killjoy.
Absolutely. I should know, since I married one.
I mean, not wrong. Hi.
Hey!
You're in the road.
Apparently that's an achievement.
Wait, getting hit by a vehicle?
Yes. Get knocked over. What is it? Let me pull it up. 2 minutes. Look both ways next time. Get knocked over by a vehicle.
Well, you're welcome.
Uh-huh.
Well, this tractor apparently can't do power slides, so lame. Ah, very al dente spaghetti belts. I think that's a compliment.
Hold on. No wonder that's making. That is not the right one. I think. That one's right. That one's wrong. Okay. Figured it out. I put a splitter on the wrong one. Oh. There we go. So modular frames weren't making because connected wrong. Alright. On one of them anyway, apparently. Apparently I got them right on one and not the other. So one of them was making modular frames and the other one was not.
Many such cases.
Well, I'm noticing, thankfully, the versatile framework only needs one modular frame per recipe. So is it so let me I'm gonna watch this for a minute. Is it keeping up? I had 2 in it when I started looking at it. I think the recipe makes 2 at a time. Okay, now it's using the next one. Oh, now it's idle. Okay. Well, okay, so it is lagging behind. Oh, modular frame takes so long to construct, I just realized.
Yes, they take forever.
Goodness gracious, no wonder it's not running consistently. It couldn't run consistently. I'd have to have... I don't know how many to make that consistent. There's no way to make that consistent. Oh, golly. Fine, whatever. I guess I'm leaving it. There's nothing else I can do. Anyway, it is making it. It's actually made 32 versatile framework so far.
Overclock.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was thinking about that. You know, I am considering making one of those, what do you call them? Splitters for the, I cannot think of any terms today for some reason. The tubes that we go through.
Oh, the hypertubes? A hypertube splitter?
Yeah, just so that there's an entrance, exit for up here. For where I'm at, which is halfway down this road.
Ah.
Not a big deal, but, you know. Okay.
Oh wow, I got some sick air from that climb.
Anyway, they're being made.
Awesome.
I'm gonna go supply the 32 I have to the elevator. Just so that the numbers moving up. By the way, I see that we're about a little over halfway on the spark lightning.
Oh, nice. Currently driving, so I can't see it.
Well, we're at 573 of 1,000.
All right.
Pretty good.
Yep. All right,
Alright,
making
there's the
another
32
coal
of those.
delivery.
There, at least the numbers moved up a little. Anyway, it's running, so it'll continue to do its thing.
All right. These things actually make like a burning rubber sound when you turn them around corners as hard as they'll go at max speed. Even though you are not leaving any tread marks. Well, at least no rubber tread marks. Mud happens all day long, even though this thing hasn't touched mud once.
So, what you doing?
I'm just driving the coal route for a little bit.
Okay. Did you use the road placer to place the route?
Not yet. I'm just driving it.
Okay. Oh, to figure out what route you wanted to go on? Roughly?
Roughly. I kind of I already know the path I have, but I don't know if it's the best one, mostly because it's also a footpath. What distribution? Which are the Hypertube accelerators? I have not tried the Hypertube accelerators, and the Linux distro that we run is Manjaro.
So we both run it.
Yes. We both run Manjaro. I was a kind of a casual Linux user starting back in 2008, I believe. And slowly started using it more and more and more and more up until 2019 when Microsoft decided to take away my license key because I moved my RAM sticks around too much. At which point I was like, you know what? Your existence on my computer is on life support at its very best. Now get off forever.
And you know, funny thing, I actually switched to solo boot on Linux before he did, actually, because my personal reason is I had dual boot for gaming, obviously, so I did gaming on Windows like we both did at the time, because Proton wasn't as good back then. It was working, but like the games that it worked with were specific. But honestly, I got tired of switching back and forth. Was my problem. Is maybe you can call it lazy, but hey.
Oh, hi.
What are you doing?
Was I doing something?
By the way, did you know that you're leaving dirt tracks on the road?
I am fully aware that I'm leaving dirt tracks, which is really weird considering that this tractor has not touched dirt since I made it.
Anyway, you call it lazy or whatever, but I just got tired of going back and forth. But also, like, I was on Linux so much by that point that whenever I did occasionally switch, it was, like, jarring, you know? And so, eventually I just got tired of it and quit booting. Well, then I hadn't booted to it for, like, quite a while, actually. Hadn't even thought about it. And then we switched a hard drive around, and we didn't even realize until after the hard drive switch that Windows was on the hard drive that we removed. And neither of us realized that until I went to like reboot my computer and realized that Windows was no longer there. And just
That's
went,
right.
hey, no more Windows.
I remember
like,
that now.
Yeah, and then it was like, oh, hey, I am now solo boot. Now, you know, I was actually very happy at that prospect. And so, felt like a milestone in a way.
Yep. And neither of us have looked back ever since.
Yep. Absolutely.
And then the more problems I have seen of, oh, you know, this hardware security detail has now been compromised and viruses are now hiding in your CPU cache where your antivirus can't get to it. Don't care.
Yep.
It's a driver exploit. Oh my. A driver exploit for a driver I don't use.
Well, the container now has 34 of 6 of 962. Do the math. To complete the skull, that container needs to hold 962.
Can it even hold that many?
Don't know, but you know, I don't know what a stack is honestly on those. So I don't know.
A trash taken out accidentally. Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much, absolutely. Like I hadn't put it in for like a year or so by that point. By the time they got removed by accident. So needless to say, did not miss it. I didn't have anything on there of importance. So yeah, it really didn't need it. So worked out.
I've got a stack of iron ore that I need to dump into something. Does anything over there need iron ore? Because nothing over here does.
I don't know.
Coming to check.
Hi.
Hi.
I am doing nothing. Doing nothing.
I should have known something when you had your laser gun out when I walked up.
You don't like my decoration?
I will let it stand for the moment.
Well, if you couldn't tell what it was before, you should be able to now.
I keep hearing that weird scream. A screeching yelp. It's just ambient sound in the desert. But, yep, it's exactly what I knew it was.
Well, you saw how compact mine was, so you surprised it's functional. So it holds 50 per sec.
Okay.
We hit a stack already. So.
Alright.
I mean, I know it doesn't have a ceiling here. It's fully functional.
I'm checking saturation layers, levels.
Yeah, I haven't really gone back
It's
into
actually-
every machine.
It's actually seems to be holding pretty smoothly.
I added about 2 more iron rod makers down below, so to help a little bit.
Yeah.
I haven't really checked plates, but it seems to be holding okay.
The modular frame's being made at.
Oh, here where I'm standing. Actually, the rods are holding great now. Wow, they're both at full capacity.
That's good.
Okay. Wow. Maybe I didn't even need to hold 2, but hey, it works. And oh wow, I could probably at this point I might even be able to add in a second versatile frames maker. Look at this one, it's capped, or not quite capped. Well, how much bundle frames hold? They're
50.
sitting at 20. Well, they're sitting at 20. And they're
Okay, so it take
they have
they're
20
50.
in there. So
Yeah.
so the fact that they had 20 in there, that's pretty good. I'll just have the one machine making them right now. I might be able to add a second. What do you think? Or not yet?
Not
Just leave
yet.
it?
Not yet. Just
Okay.
we'll just let it work. It does two versatile frames per recipe. It only uses 1 frame per recipe.
Yeah. It says 2.5 per minute uses, but it's only needs 1 per recipe. I think it's sitting at 22. I'm sitting here watching. It's back up to 22.
Okay,
I
so
think
you
it's
have
sitting at
4
22.
you have 4 feeding into it. So it will eventually fill all the way up, but it's not enough to make a second one and be able to
Okay.
fuel it.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm just glad it's keeping up with that one.
Yeah.
That was my ultimate goal, was just to make sure that at least one could continuously run if possible. So yay, that's what I wanted. That was my goal. It did seem like they were going to my output container fairly consistently, slow but consistently. So that's good.
Yep.
Yeah, ultimately I was kind of thinking Rams because like there's already this rock right there.
Yeah.
That's why I even did that little ramp up and over. That was to sort of initiate that.
Yeah. Only thing is, as I've been testing the vehicles, they like to hit sick air
Now,
going
why are you coming
over
back
a
down
pebble.
right there.
I'm just covering up the rock hump. I just don't want the tractor to drive here, go flying in the air, and then fall off.
Apparently it's running straight into a machine, so that's why I was wondering.
Well, it's just because, well, this isn't part of the road coming back. This is part of the road going out.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, no,
But it
that
doesn't-
makes sense.
If it makes this turn, it doesn't just fling itself into oblivion over that
Yeah.
way.
No, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. We could do something
Alright.
for railing over here, like do like walls or something. Or maybe stack some these things. Railings or
Oh, hey, now we have a couple truck stations down. Can you run the automated path that you laid out with your forklift? Or your, factory cart?
what about it? Probably. It's connected part way. One route to and one route from. Oh, what time do we finish at?
Vehicle collides with train. Saying that conveyor belt is too low right there.
Oh, yeah, I can't say I'm entirely surprised. You could just make a gradual ramp go over this entire section.
No, it'd be easier just to move that conveyor belt up another stack.
Okay.
All right. Okay, it now passes underneath smoothly. Oh, no. Nope. Nope, now the pipes are in the way.
That I figured. Because it's at the same height.
Yep. Alright, so how am I enjoying the new vehicle paths? I'm not gonna lie. I got some issues.
But hey, it's better than having to drive it back and forth like a jillion times. Just to make sure that it works.
I kinda liked the driving.
Well, it would have been fine if it was just a once back and forth, but then it records every single little switcher. That was driving me crazy. There were times where I had to like avoid something, then it recorded that.
What am I hitting now?
Wait, go that way a little bit. I think it might be power pole.
Yeah, I think it's seeing it hitting the power pole. I can't make any kind of like... Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, because I was removing it. Opal? Is that back between power? Oh.
We'll need to turn on the fuse again.
Oh, did the fuse go off?
Yeah, because you cut all
because
power
I
off.
did that. Okay. Okay.
All right. Actually, well, wow. I did not realize how late it was.
That's why I was commenting on what time they was supposed to end.
Yeah, the time is now, truth be told. I know kind of the plan was to do no AFK, but might have to AFK just so we can get some of these,
Oh, you went ahead and took the versatile framework. Okay.
Yes,
I was gonna say, that would be the next thing I would do, is grab whatever's there and put what we got for now.
Yep, I'm carrying it to the elevator now.
Alright. Where should we meet?
Space elevator, why not?
Alright.
That nightmare cliff right over there. Where I got bulldozed by a radioactive, I got bulldozed by a radioactive alpha hog. While picking up a purple power slug. Ah, hello.
Hello.
Welcome. Alright. Well, this is gonna be us signing off for the night.
Night.
I hope to see you all for the next stream. I will not be doing Satisfactory. The next stream is going to be on Friday at 8 p.m. US time. My brother and I are playing our way through Sniper Elite 4. I'm not sure how much there is left in the game. We've both attempted to play through it solo, and we are now both in uncharted territory. We have never made it as far as we have gotten in our co-op playthrough. That spinning the build gun thing doesn't work when you've got the Xenobasher out, by the way.
Oh, it does for me.
Well, it happens. What is it? Okay, yeah, that looks a lot better with the gun. So basically, what happens is it attaches like in your pocket, like in a hip pocket. You stick it in a hip pocket.
Yeah.
And then what's the emote button again?
T for me.
T. Okay. Twirl it. See how my rebar gun kind of snaps to my hip?
Do it again. Oh, I do see that. I didn't see it the first time, but I do see it now. That's actually kind of funny.
Yeah, that's what it was doing with the, that's what it was doing with your Xenobasher.
I know it's weird, but I kind of like it.
Oh, no. Alright. Well, I hope to see you all for Friday. Thanks, everybody who came out to watch. I hope to see you all on Friday. If you can't make it for Friday, we'll be back 3 p.m. U.S. Central for more of this. And then again on next Wednesday, starting 7:30 p.m. U.S. Central, 7 to 7:30. My work allowing. And we'll be doing more Satisfactory. So have a good rest of your evening, everybody. And good night.